welcome to Polish with Ray. I'm Rachel and today I'm going to be sharing with you the Diaphanous collection by Lizzy Lacquer. Before we get started, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. I upload new live swatching videos every week. So this is a 5-piece collection that is actually already out. I'll link all of these polishes and Lizzy's Etsy page in the description box. So this collection was inspired by diaphanous material, so like material that's light and translucent and sheer. When I saw it was a collection of nudes, I thought it would be one of those collections where each skin tone has a polish that suits them best. Well, you can imagine I was pleasantly surprised to find that I felt like all 5 of these complemented my skin tone so beautifully. And I don't think that's a me thing, I think it's kind of universal. These are definitely polishes that would look great on anyone. And with the added shimmer and holographic, it kind of just kicks your basic nude polish up a notch. All right, I'm so excited to share these polishes with you. Let's get into the swatches. So I am going to be swatching these in order from lightest to deepest. So beginning with the lightest shade, this is Celestial. All of these have the same description, and I'm going to be throwing some of my own descriptors in there describing the different colors for each. But they're all described as being a neutral jelly polishes with holographic shimmer, micro glitter, and red duochrome shift. This one does have the strongest red shift, which you'll be able to see really well in my macro shot of this one. But it is intended to be very sheer. If I had to put my finger on the base color, I would say it's a very, very, very lightly tinted taupe shade. So applied on the nails, you can see the base almost appears to be clear, really well reflecting that diaphanous look. I did build this one to 3 coats, and although I didn't reach full opacity, I was comfortable with how blurred my nail line was. I wasn't able to see it super clearly, and it just kind of looked like my nails, but better. So pictured are 3 coats of Celestial with a glossy top coat. Next is the namesake of the collection. This one is Diaphanous. So this one, in all honesty, is very similar to Celestial. Personally, I couldn't justify having both in my collection, but at the end of this video, I will show you what they all look like swatched side by side so you can compare for yourself. If I had to put my finger on the base, I would again describe it as a light taupe. It is just slightly more opaque than Celestial, and the red shift in it is just not quite as evident, which you'll see when it's applied. Again, it's quite sheer on that first coat. These first 2 are more sheer, the last 3 are not. But this one, when it was built up to 3 coats, you got a lot more coverage on the nail, and a lot more of your nail line was blurred. So as you see, the smile line's still visible, but it's not super noticeable unless you're in bright lighting. Pictured are 3 coats of Diaphanous with a glossy top coat. Getting into the deeper shades here, this is Elysian, and I would describe the base color for this one as being like a brownish clay color. It seems to have some orangey undertones. I'd maybe even describe it as a light cinnamon. And I really like the contrast between the warm clay base and the beautiful bright red duochrome shimmer. I just think it has a nice pop on the nail, especially if you've got a skin tone that's lighter or darker than mine. Typically, when I wear nudes, I like to wear nudes that are a little bit lighter or darker than my skin tone, and this one was very close to my skin tone, but still a beautiful polish. It built up to complete opacity in 2 coats and had that incredible jelly formula. Pictured are 2 coats of Elysian with a glossy top coat. Next, we have Fantasia. This one I would describe as having a walnut brown base. It's quite a bit cooler than Elysian, but it's not super cool. cool in tone. I feel like it's very neutral. I really want to point out that as these shades are getting darker, they are still staying opaque and you are able to see the gorgeous holographic pigment. I find with most of the deeper toned polishes I have in my collection that as they get darker, the formulation gets more sheer so you can still see the hollow and the shimmer, but not with these. They stay opaque and you can see the hollow, and I love it. This one had the same incredible formula as Elysian. It's just a bit deeper, very smooth, super easy to work with, no staining with any of these polishes, just a wonderful formula. And you can see how well it builds up on that second coat. You really get that gorgeous walnut color. All of these do dry down flat, so you will want a glossy top coat. Pictured are 2 coats of Fantasia with a glossy top coat. The final polish in the collection, and my personal favorite, is Goddess. I would describe this one as being a rich, chocolatey pecan brown. Again, the base color doesn't lean too warm or too cool. To me, it is perfectly neutral and very flattering. And once again, I want to reiterate that even though our base color is getting deeper, you can still see that incredible hollow and beautiful, beautiful contrasting red shimmer. Just look at it. So going in with that first coat, same great jelly formula, plenty of opacity on that first coat. This one was my favorite because the base color was just so rich. It really had that gorgeous pop against the nail, and it kind of reminded me of like hot cocoa or brownies. I can see myself wearing this a ton in the fall. Pictured are 2 coats of Goddess with a glossy top coat. So here's what they look like swatched side by side. You can see we kind of have a little bit of a gradient effect here. So starting from left to right, on the far end, we have Goddess, that rich chocolatey pecan brown. Then beside it, we have Fantasia, slightly lighter walnut brown. Then beside that one is Elysian, which is like that clay colored cinnamon brown. Then beside that one, we have Diaphanous, a light taupe color. And then on the end, we have Celestial, which is also a light taupe. These two, like I said, are quite similar. The biggest difference is Diaphanous is slightly darker in color and a little bit more opaque, and Celestial has a stronger red shimmer. So there's what all 5 look like together. Dizzy Lizzy doesn't have too many nudes in her shop right now, so I think these are an excellent addition to the gorgeous polishes she already has. I do want to point out that all of these polishes are available in 2 sizes, which is awesome. The smaller size is 6.5 milliliters and retails for $6, and the larger bottle is 15 milliliters, so standard size, and it retails for $11. My goodness, you guys. I had such a hard time picking a favorite for this one. They're all so beautiful and I feel like super flattering. Let me know in the comments which ones you liked best. Like I said, I will link Lizzy Lacquer's Etsy page and all of these polishes in my description box. You should totally check out some of my recent videos. Earlier this week, I posted a live swatch and review of some collections from Different Dimension, their Tea Party collection, and their St. Patty's Day duo. I also live swatched and reviewed the Phantom Flakies box for this month, which is still currently available. And I posted a minimal nail art tutorial in collaboration with Cork Manicures. I will link all of those videos in the description box so you can check them out. Thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!